right, hey guys.
Hello, everyone.
We're happy to have you guys here. And hi, Sophia. It's good to see you.
Sophia, I didn't have the comments open. I can hardly see that.
Yeah, so what are you guys all reading?
So I'm reading 2 books at once, which I don't normally do, but I'm reading a cozy mystery called Crime and Poetry, which is a bookstore murder mystery. And then I'm reading a hockey romance. There's Cozy.
Hi.
Cozy.
Hi. What about you guys?
I'm reading The Galaxy and the Ground Within by Becky Chambers. Becky Chambers is like my top favorite author, and this is the final book of her series that just came out this year, so it's a little bittersweet right now for me.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm reading Organize Your Corpses by Mary Jane Matheny. And it was originally posted as a 5-book series in 2007, but I guess she's redid the first book. So I got the arc on NetGalley, and I'm really enjoying it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I don't know how much they changed, but it's good.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of arcs, I am reading So We Meet Again, the arc I actually won on Goodreads. And guys, you know me, you know how I'm so harsh and everything. Dude, I'm having a great time. I am loving this book.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I'm up to page 69, so I'm not too far into it, but I am loving it. And if it can keep me engaged and happy and the way I'm feeling, I'm going to rate it 5 stars. If it can keep me up, I'm going to do it, because maybe it won't feel like 5 stars, but you know what? If it can keep me happy, it deserves 5 stars. So
Wow.
I hope it stays good, because it's like, it's not particularly interesting in terms of like what's going on, but it's just the writing is amazing. I love this author, the way she writes and everything, and just the personality of the book. It's just awesome, and I really like it. And it's like really relatable with the struggles the character's going through. So it's just, I just like it a lot. So
I'm
great
thrilled
to
for
hear.
you. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, I have my 2 picks for you, by the way.
oh boy.
Yeah. So, one, I wrote them down, and then I don't know where I wrote them down, but I remember the titles, but I don't know if I remember the author. They were both part of a series, both the first in the series. One was called Furyborn,
Oh, Furyborn. I've heard of that one.
and the other one was called Matched.
Oh, Mash. I read that one back in the past.
You already did?
That's an
Yeah,
old YA.
Yeah, that book matched. Ooh, it was. I think they were trying to do something, and it didn't work. I was. I don't know what was going on with that book. They tried. I don't know what they were doing, and that was before I had any like. There's so many books I don't like. It just happened to be a book that didn't work for me. But I'm gonna check out Furyborn, because I was checking it out on. I think it was Libby. I was checking it out on. Or at least I was giving it a sample, and I was like, it's not working for me, but maybe if I give it another try. So I'll see.
Well, that's my pick.
Awesome.
I'm going to pick a backup now besides that. But hi, Lee.
Hello.
So I feel like when everybody picks their books, then whoever's going to read them with her. But I feel like whoever gets the highest rating should get like a crown or a cape or whatever it is you want to wear to.
Or even if she enjoys it at all.
Yeah. To show your reign, whatever that is to you, I think that
Absolutely.
we should celebrate that.
Hi, Jessica.
Hello, Jessica. Good to see you. Hope you're doing better.
Yes.
Hold on just a minute.
Oh.
Aw.
Dogs
Okay.
are vicious.
So, What are you guys reading in the chat? I know maybe some, but I don't remember offhand. What's that?
Oh, I was just agreeing with you. Yeah, we want to know what everyone's reading. Sure.
How far are you guys in your books? Did you just start, or where are you at?
I'm about halfway through both of them. Right at the halfway mark in both.
All right. Yeah, like I said, I got to page 69, so I'm about here in terms of where I am at. So, it's not too far, but like I'm just having so much fun with it, which is
I'm
just awesome.
So happy for you too.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
No,
just want you to like a book.
Me
Yeah,
too.
No, legit, I've just been so sad about it because it's like, dude, I'm giving all my energy to the book. I'm giving it the, good old college try. And what is it giving me? It's disappointed me like so much. And it's just like, I want a good book. And it turns out I found it. And it works out because at first I don't think I was going to put it on my to be read. And then someone recommended it. And I'm like, you know what? Let's give this a try. Maybe it's fun. And it didn't even sound all that interesting. I gave it a try, and it's great. I like it so much.
That's awesome.
All right, so Dark Roots Creations. I'm just starting my book, The Sisters Medeiros by Patrice Seraph. Any of you guys know that one?
I don't.
Familiar.
Oh, guys, yeah. So the book I'm reading is this arc. It's coming in August of this year, So We Meet Again. Guys, it is so good. I'm so happy about it. It is great.
The fact that you're like raving about it is making me put it on my TBR like right now.
Exactly.
Seriously, it is so good. It is so good. Yeah. And Jessica, she's reading Assaulted Caramel by Amanda Flower.
Yay.
I love that. I think my mom read that one because I remember
the
title. It's just so,
so
amazing.
Good. It's really good.
Yeah, you guys know the cozies, but don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna be. But I mean, hey, this is good. Maybe I could give it a try. Maybe I could give a cozy a try.
That's okay.
Genre on So We Meet Again? Is it young adult contemporary?
Huh?
What's the genre on So We Meet Again?
This book is adult romance or adult contemporary. Adult contemporary. So
okay,
he's 28 years old. So
nice.
And you know what I love so much about this one? She is mature.
I was gonna say the maturity.
She makes decisions. I need a true, what's the word? Assertive character, and I got her. And I'm just so happy about it. I'm so happy about it that this is happening.
That's fantastic. I hope you can continue to find more books that you just are responding really well to, like this one.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing that's so nice is it's not like this is her first book. Like she has some young adult books and another book, the Loathe at First Sight, I think it is. So, I could give that a try. I'm just so happy about this because like that's the thing too. I keep on thinking to myself, The Fifth Wave and Angel Fault, my top books. I, have those as 5 stars, but it's like been so long in the past in terms of my reading style, and it's like, what if I wouldn't like it anymore? And I don't want to think like that because it's like I'm so harsh. Maybe I wouldn't even like the books I praise so highly, but I'm just so happy that it's not like I'm broken in terms of my interest. I still like things. I still have a semi heart. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
well, I'm really, really glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jessica, yes, exactly. Reading more of the author's new books, the other books, absolutely. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, this is, if this is going the way it looks like it's going, like actually, because there are some times where I'm like, oh, this started out strongly, but I'm not interested. Like this one, I want to see what happens. I want to see her happy. I want to see her grow and everything, and it just makes me so happy that I'm actually invested in this character.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome.
So last time we were here was 2 weeks ago, I think it was. What have you guys been reading since then?
I think last time I was reading Victories Greater Than Death, and yeah, I pretty much I finished that one. I think I just started it during the reading sprint too. So like I finished that one and I've started this one. I've been kind of slow on my reading, to be honest. So yeah. It was a good book though. I really enjoyed that one.
That's good, at least. Yeah.
I mean, I only read cozies and romance, so I read a couple cozies and I read a couple romance. It's hard without looking at Goodreads because I just,
I
once I
legit,
look at Goodreads, I'm like, oh yeah, duh. But
yeah. No, I legit was about to check my Goodreads, but I think I got it down. I think I finished finale, and yeah, the series, even though it's good, I finished the series, it's done, it's over. Wasted my time, but it was also like, I mean, the goal of reading this series, Hush Hush, was to finish it, and I accomplished my goals. So I can't say like it was a waste of time. It's just it wasn't quality writing. But then I read Talon by Julie Kagawa. I liked her book, The Immortal Rules. I thought that was really great. I read her book, The Iron King. I think that was the first one. That I did not enjoy. And Talon, I didn't enjoy either. It was pretty boring because it's like, the girl's a dragon. That's pretty cool. Oh no, she's just in human form and she's just, doing the whole human life. And it's like, nothing happened. And it was I don't think it was 500 pages. It was 400 whatever pages. And it was just like, what is happening? This is
I think I read that back in the day.
Yeah, it was just not that good. And then I was trying to read the fandom. I thought that would be really interesting because it's like this girl and her friends are transported into the book, and they end up killing the main characters. So they have to, figure out how to keep the story going or whatever.
That
But-
kind of sounds dope.
I know.
sounds like
It's
a
so
cool.
awesome. That's why I was like, I have to get this book, and I got the book, and I was so excited, and then I didn't read it for years. But once I picked it up, it gives like the tiniest little thing. It tells you what the book is about. It tells you what the book that they're talking about, being like, oh, I love this book so much, and there's a movie adaptation. And it's actually really boring. I mean, it's kind of depressing because like there's normal humans and then there's genetically modified humans, and genetically modified humans like have put themselves above regular humans, and like the normal humans are enslaved and like they're treated so poorly, and it's just like, what kind of story? That does not sound like a fun time. Who would be all down with it? And they legit were saying that when people went to the movies, even the high school dudes were crying. It's like, who would consider that their favorite story? And then they're transported there, and it's just like, I mean, first off, the whole story is simplistic, and now I'm talking the story that's in the story, like the actual book. It's just the actual book is so boring. Plus, the story they're supposedly saying is so good it's just, the whole thing. It's just so simplistic, and it's like, I don't care. And so it just wasn't working. And I'm so proud of myself that I actually I'm like, you know what? This is boring. I'm not even maybe I surpassed 100 pages because I was reading through audiobook, but it was just boring. I wasn't down with it. And now I'm reading this. So, good.
Moved on to better things.
Way better.
right,
Yeah.
there you
It might
go.
end up being, I just won't read the fandom. Or I could just do a little Sparklix and be like, what happened? Because I don't care. I really don't care. And maybe I should just
So, like, unexpected for what I thought it would be from like the summary. I thought it would be like a really like funny, like goofy adventure that also explores fandom culture, because like that is so fascinating.
Yeah.
And like I love a hardcore sci-fi like the one that you describe. I'm like, that's not like a mass market like kind of storyline, like I wouldn't expect that in there, and I don't I don't know. That's weird. Like,
Yeah,
wow.
and you know what's terrible too? So it's like this whole thing, like, you know, like I'm talking about the genetically modified humans and the regular humans. And there's, you know, the hero is a normal human, and there's this dude that's genetically modified, and they happen to cross paths. I don't have enough information to know how they cross paths, but they do, and they fall in love. And so there's this situation that happens where the hero, or hero, whatever, the hero, she is like to be hung. Like, yeah, like hanging is a big thing. That's why on the spine is this rope, and I had no idea what the rope was about, and it turns out it's for hanging. And so the girl set to be hanged, and then the dude, the genetically modified human, you know, runs there, tries to save her, and says, "I love you. We need to stop this." But you know what happens? She's like, "I love you too." And then the, you know, the where she's sitting, where she's standing, it comes down, and she hangs, and she dies. And it's about her sacrifice. Her sacrifice makes it so the regular humans can be okay and everything. And it's just like, what kind of story? Who considers that their best, their favorite story that gets an adaptation and that people go ahead and cosplay for? That doesn't sound like anything people would. I mean, that would be like one of those like deep classics kind of thing. That does not sound like a regular, you know, what so many people would be enjoying, you know?
It doesn't sound like a fun time. It sounds depressing.
No.
Right, exactly. That's what is so crazy. Just, oh yeah, even the tough dudes are crying. It's like, who wants to be sad? Why? It just didn't make sense, and I'm glad I'm done with it. So
I'm trying to remember some of the YA books I liked. I can't really remember many.
Jessica wanted to know what we're reading again. Jessica, I am reading 2 books. I'm reading a hockey romance. It's a Rachel Gibson book, part of that hockey series. I think it's The Trouble with Valentine's Day. Doesn't have anything to do with Valentine's Day. And then I'm reading a cozy mystery by Amanda Flower in the other series, the first book in the Magic Bookshop series called Crime and Poetry. So that's what I am reading.
Which is one of our knockout books.
Yes.
And I'm listening to the other knockout book, Books Can Be Deceiving by Jen McKinley. I'm only like 20% in. And then I'm reading Organize Your Corpses, which is an arc from NetGalley from Mary Jane Matheny. And she's like a personal organizer, but I really like the writing style. It feels like you're watching like a TV show or a movie, and I love when that happens. When you don't, it feels like you're not even reading on the page, you know? It's just like,
oh, that's great. That's a great experience.
That is really cool.
Because like I hate it when you're reading and like the writing style is choppy, so you're like, wait, and you have to reread the sentence, you know? Like I like it when it just flows and you just go.
Cozy, did you finish One Poison Pie?
Yeah.
You didn't like it? I did. I liked it.
I'm surprised. I really liked the novella. And then like I was listening to the audiobook and I just wasn't connecting, and I'm like, let me try it on ebook. And then as soon as I went to ebook, I noticed, I think I know what she does now because I've tried her other series and I just can't connect. She writes in every tense. So first person, second person, and third person, which is fine, but she'll change it like one page to the next. Like she'll be like, Mia did this. She did this. I did this. And they're all talking about the same person. And it's like, it just takes me out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care if you do. And she's a really popular writer and she writes a lot. And she has a main publisher. She's not indie or nothing. So I don't know. And a lot of people like her. And I'm fine with changing the tense. But she does it like at whim, like literally one page to the next. So like, I feel like I know she's talking about herself, but it makes me feel like she's talking about another character.
That's like weird. How did that get past like editors?
And even on the same page, like it said Mia did this and then I did this. And I'm like, but you are Mia. It's weird.
That's so weird.
But other people say they don't notice it. I just think I notice it because it's something I don't like. So
maybe, yeah. Oh, and I'm reading The Galaxy and the Ground Within by Becky Chambers, the last book in the Wayfarer series. So it's bittersweet for me.
How many books has been in that series?
Only 4. This is only the 4th one. So a nice short and sweet series, but
I know.
I want more.
Yeah, I always get sad. Like I get excited to finish a series, but then I get sad because like sometimes I'll put off the last book. Like if it's a series I love, I'll wait like a year to read the last book because I'm like, I don't want it to.
I do that too. Hi, Aaliyah, Marie, hello. Nancy, hi. Cool. Hello, guys. Tell us what you're reading. I think, isn't Nancy reading Les Mis? It's like a 1,000-page book.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that
I think
was
it's
Rick.
Nancy. Is it Nancy?
Nancy is, if that's the same one from our group.
I couldn't remember if it was Nancy or Cheryl or, yeah.
Nancy's reading Les Mis, but she's doing it slowly. She's like, it's going to take me a year.
Yeah, I think she's reading some other books too. Sometimes I don't connect with characters that others love. Exactly, Nancy. That's why I'm like, I did. I enjoyed One Poison Pie, but everybody likes different things.
And I could tell, like, it wasn't the story that I didn't like or the characters. It was the writing style.
Yeah.
It just, like, it took me out of it. And that's what I don't like. 1,657 pages.
Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Ridiculously long.
That is.
What is the book even about?
It's Les Miserables.
See, I couldn't tell you what it's about either. I know it's like a play and it's a classic, and Anne Hathaway was in something of it.
I didn't know that.
Even though
they did a movie with Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, she had her head shaved like Robin does in that.
Yeah. It's about the French Revolution, I think.
I don't know.
I've only seen it once, and like because like I was so into music in high school, like I literally know all of the songs from it. Like I know all of the words. I don't know what it's about, but just because like
Jessica said, yeah, you're right.
Have to sing it in school. Yeah. Okay, good. I got that right. I'm like, please don't hate on me if I just completely messed up.
I don't know hardly any classics. I mean, the only reason I knew that one is because I'm obsessed with the theater. I love musicals. Like I wish that life was a musical. So, you know. Like we just saw
hardcore though. That's why I'm like, if someone in this chat is a hardcore Les Mis fan, they'll get me. Like,
no, but I'm a hardcore musical fan. Like, I'm like, wouldn't it be awesome if life was a musical? Like, you're just walking through the hallway at work, and like people start snapping their fingers and dancing like Grease, and then they just start singing. Like, that would be amazing.
I was gonna say the only musical I've ever seen was the TV episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They have a musical episode, and that's what you're talking about. There's a demon that puts a spell on the town, and everybody starts singing like they're in the musical. So
that's so funny.
It's so funny. I love.
You've never seen any other musicals?
Mm-mm.
You ever seen Grease?
Well, yeah, but is that a musical? Like, they sing in it, but yeah, I've seen Grease. Yeah.
Okay.
I like Grease.
Okay.
But
I'm trying to think of like other really popular musicals that
like everybody talks about Hamilton. I couldn't care less.
I've never seen Hamilton.
Me neither.
I haven't seen Hamilton either. I really wanted to, and then kind of COVID happened. I think the last thing we saw was Wicked, I think.
I've heard that's really good. That's
my gosh, it was so good.
It's the evil witch's tale, right? The Wicked Witch.
Yeah, and it really makes you think about Wizard of Oz differently.
Like she's not the bad guy.
So good. It was really good. Mm-hmm. But we used to have season tickets to the theater year after year. I mean, I love musical theater. So, which shouldn't be surprising. I mean, you know, breaking out in song and dance randomly sounds like me.
I can't even rewatch Disney movies now. It's like I'm jaded as an adult. I don't know.
Oh.
I can watch Nightmare Before Christmas. That's pretty much the only thing I can watch.
Oh. No, I like to go ahead and rewatch the Disney movies.
I tried to watch Beauty and the Beast, and I couldn't do it. That was my favorite.
That's like my favorite Disney movie. It's so good.
I like Beauty and the Beast too. My husband showed me a meme just the other night that was about Beauty and the Beast. It was something like "Tale as old as time." He's like, and then it said something like "Tale as old as time." A woman falling in love with a beast and clocks and candles that talk. What the hell kind of tales are you reading? Or something like that.
That's a good one.
That's funny.
I was just gonna go ahead and I was just gonna go ahead and say Nancy is reading Design on a Crime by Ginny Aiken and the Murder in the however you say
Vicarage.
that word.
Isn't that Agatha Christie?
Lee, 3 Disney movies in your life? Wow.
That's criminal. Wow.
I watched a lot when I was little, but now see, I still like little kid like family movies, but I just don't like animated for some reason.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
interesting. I most of the time for the live action stuff, I cringe. I don't know.
I don't
A lot
like
of the
them
times
either,
I
most of
cringe.
Oh.
It's like the dialogue of it is
Well,
so
like Hocus Pocus, I love Hocus Pocus and Home Alone and
Oh, okay.
Santa
Home Alone,
Claus.
yeah.
See, that's little kid stuff to me.
Oh,
like,
okay,
so.
yeah.
Oh, you consider that? I mean, I feel like that's like anyone can watch that. But
Well, no, everyone could, but I mean, like, it came out when we were kids. Well, when I was a kid.
I see what you mean.
You guys
Oh,
probably weren't born yet. But I don't know.
yeah, we were not yet.
Yeah, none of us were born yet, Cozy. Just I have a rogue piece. There it is.
Can we see Kairu? Or is that his name? Is that his name? How you say it? Okay.
Kairu, hold on.
Oh.
Oh,
Is he attached to you?
No, he's attached to my husband.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
Aren't you, buddy? I mean, he's laying right with me right now, but if given the chance, I mean, he's attached to my husband.
How many pounds do you think he weighs? How big is he?
He went to the vet yesterday. He's 16.
Okay, so just a little bit bigger than mine.
Yeah, he's 16.
Aw.
16 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Tiny baby.
Yeah, he looks a little bigger than that from the. Oh, I'm so happy you finally got a dog.
I know.
Wow.
He got his tags today.
Aw.
Aw.
Kairu. Kairu. Yeah.
That's a cute name too. I know it's a hockey player you said, but it's cute.
Yeah. It's a hockey player, right, buddy? Yeah.
How old is he?
They said originally 3, but then the vet said they thought he was closer to 4. So he's
Okay.
he's pretty young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone. He is cute. I know. He had a very cute style and tie the other day. I'm like, of course, my dog can't go out looking all scudsy. No, I'm kidding.
Aw. A hockey jersey, Jessica said.
Exactly. A hockey jersey, yes.
I'm sure you can find one on Etsy.
Yeah. He's actually got well, I don't know if the vet, we thought maybe originally he's got a bald spot, looks like a cigarette burn, but they don't know how he did it.
Oh.
He was in foster care when we got him. But the vet doesn't think hair will grow back there because it's like it looks like a cigarette burn, but we're not sure. But so I was like, oh, well, we might have to put a jersey on him, huh, buddy? Yeah. So, but yeah, he's really good. He's great.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, it's so great that you finally have a dog. That's great.
I know. Because I was thinking about breaking into a shelter. I'm like, I'm pretty sure my husband and I both lose
just
our
want
jobs
a
if
dog.
we're arrested.
So would you guys like to do a 30-minute sprint at 6:30?
Yep,
Yeah.
works for me.
I haven't read it all today, so that would be nice.
I don't do appointments on Friday, like sessions on Friday, and so it's all paperwork. So I can pretty much listen to my books all day on Friday. So it's awesome.
So you've been
Not
reading
that I would ever
already.
do that at work.
So you've already read a lot today.
No, I would never do that at work. I'm just saying. It would be the perfect time.
How far are you in crime and poetry?
I think I have about I think I'm a little more than halfway through. I like it. Well, never mind.
Yeah, but that's the first one, right? You haven't done Books Can Be Deceiving yet?
No, and right now it's not available on Hoopla. I'm getting a little worried.
No.
It's not?
Okay, or it's not showing up, like maybe it's checked out.
Mm-hmm.
Hoopla doesn't do that. Let me see if I can find it.
I haven't seen it like that.
Hooplas are all instant.
That's what I'm saying. It's not showing it. So maybe that's why it's checked out, and that's why it's not showing it.
No, you can always check it out, but I had a hard time searching her stuff.
I found her. I just didn't find that. And then I might need somebody's help too. Oh, we're getting ready to sprint. I have a question about Audible Plus when we're back from sprinting.
All right.
Audible Plus.
All right. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Kidoki. And happy reading, everyone. Hey, buddy.
All right, how are you guys' sprints?
Mine was really good. I got through quite a bit.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
at
trying to-
35% done with my book now.
Ooh, impressive. Good job. I got a little bit more into it, only like about 12 pages, but yeah, I'm just having a really good time. I just really liking it. It's just so good, which
That's awesome.
it's shocking, but it's also amazing, and I'm just happy.
That's awesome.
See, and I feel that with every book I read. So
Well, maybe you found your little.
More, but
Maybe you starting to find a niche of something that you like or something.
yeah, maybe
yeah.
try to find books similar to that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my recommendation now. I don't want to recommend Fury Bone anymore.
All right, taking it off.
I'm taking it off the table. Oh.
So let me just go through these comments.
I don't know if I missed it. Would that be considered a romance that you're reading, like contemporary romance, or?
Which one? Which book?
The one that you're enjoying.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's adult contemporary.
Adult. Okay.
Yeah, adult contemporary. I'm not sure if it's considered a romance or not. I mean, it definitely gives that instance of it, but I always consider if it's more focused on the character, I always more consider it contemporary. But it definitely has a romance. It's just more of that nothing happening yet, but I know it's going to happen. And every time she's like, "Oh, I can't stand this guy," I'm just like, "I'm so happy to see him."
So you might like that genre more, yeah.
Yeah, I hope so, because that's what I was saying to Tiffany and Robin a little bit earlier. I don't like the characters, because this girl is 28, and I've read a couple books, not too many. I've only read 2 books, so it's not like I have that much experience with 28-year-old characters. But those characters, they were so dumb. They were easily, like young teenage type of behavior and immaturity. And I was telling them, assertive characters, I finally have one, and that's exactly what I need. I need a character who knows what's going on, who, yes, they're having an issue, but they want to accomplish it. They're not going to let themselves, like, the conflict is not them being dumb. And it's just great to have that.
Awesome. I'm really, really glad that you're enjoying it. Robin, is your book good?
Yep, I got about, I think, 10 pages from where I started, and just some really fun world building stuff.
Nice.
Going on, so yeah.
Yeah, well, I made about the same progress, so I don't feel too bad. So, yeah, that's good. No, but that's what's, I mean, read whatever pace, and obviously I'm not going to try to rush through this book. I'm having a great time, and I want to keep at it, But I'm just going to go through the comments. So Jessica said, one of my friends bought a Kindle Fire after my dog passed to cheer me up, so I'm going to consider getting the Miami-Dade library card. Hoopla.
I really wish that Miami-Dade did a referral.
Dade. That's it.
Some sort of referral program, because Cozy and I deserve like a free year of Miami-Dade. I'm just saying. No,
right?
no joke. I think how many people do you think have bought a Miami-Dade card? And these are non-resident cards. They have to be all of a sudden wondering what the heck is going on, that people from all over the country are calling them to buy non-resident library cards.
They're probably used to Florida, but you got California, Texas, New Jersey.
And even they're probably, and it's a total influx because a ton of people have bought it. And I'm like, they're probably wondering what the heck is going on. And you and I should get some sort of,
I planted the seed, but you found the library. So
that's why I'm saying both of us. I wouldn't have been able to find it without the original article. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad everybody is enjoying it. It's a really awesome deal. It really, really is.
It's great. So I see Nancy said, I finished all the knockouts, challenge and buddy. Miami's so worth it. For
nice.
That is so nice of your friend. You will love your Kindle for sure. And Tammy was wondering, How many sprints have you done? We just did one sprint so far. So we just did the first one. So Cheryl says, "Hi everyone, just got home from work and taking out the dog." Hello. So we got Nancy got 22 pages done.
Nice, Nancy.
Now you said it was Lee, isn't that right, Tiffany? You said
Yeah,
it was Lee.
Lee.
So
Yep.
Lee, she got 7% done, and how do you say that? I'm so sorry.
I'm guessing Aaliyah.
Aaliyah,
Okay.
yeah.
On page 55, read 27 pages of the English on book 1 of the Amish Billionaire series by Wanda Brooks.
I have not
Amish
read that one.
Billionaire.
I've read a lot of Aaliyah. Have you read a lot of Wanda Brunstetter? I've read the Amish Greenhouse series by Wanda Brunstetter and another series. Some other series by her. Maybe a Hawaii type of series. Amish as well.
So I see Tammy is on page 223 of The Kiss of Deception. I'm kind of
I read that back in the day. I think I DNF'd it.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if
It's very, very lovey. Like if you like romance in your YA, I think
that.
you'll like it.
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't know if you guys check out the Barnes and Noble section, the young adult section in Barnes and Noble, but there's like this whole thing that was like always there was like this box set, and I still don't know why they chose these books, but they had Cinder, The Kiss of Deception, and 2 other books. And,
they put them together?
Yeah, and I'm like, why? You know, I just don't get it why they had like a box set for it when it's like, how do they relate to each other though? Are they even the same? You know, like it didn't make sense to me, but I was
maybe they're just popular series or something.
Absolutely, but yeah, The Kiss of Deception is just such a tacky poster. She's just like, I got a knife sword thing. It's like, okay, that's it, you know, but otherwise.
Aaliyah, I don't know what you've read by Beverly Lewis, but start with Abram's Daughters. That series is amazing. It's called Abram's Daughters. I don't remember what the first book in the series is, but it's like the shunning and I don't remember. I don't remember, but it's really good. There's other series by her that are great too, but that one's my favorite.
And then subscribe to Lizzie Faye Loves Books if you aren't yet, because she likes Amish and she loves those 2 authors. Yeah. And every year she does Amish and April readathon. So
yes, Lizzie Faye Loves Books. She's amazing.
And I want to shout out Lee because she just started a booktube channel, Dark Roots Creations. She has 2 videos in. And I ended my channel because I don't like filming, I decided.
I did see that.
I know. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Here's
you should do whatever makes you happy.
Right.
I love doing the lives. I love hosting the Discord. I love our little cozy group. But like filming, I was getting more stressed than I enjoyed it. So
then definitely not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Lee, I have to ask. Yes, her channel is Dark Roots Creation. She's got a couple of videos up now. Lee, do you know who Jodi Picoult is? I think you look just like her.
Oh, really?
She's an author.
Yeah, she's really famous. I've heard of her.
Yeah. I used to read her books like the minute that they came out, and I still love. It's not that I don't like them anymore. I just got away from that genre.
Mm-hmm. They're more like intense subject matter, right? Like
they're fiction, but she usually writes like really controversial subjects.
Yeah,
and I went and saw her speak and do like a question and answer type of thing.
Yeah,
and then
about her movie thing. Yeah,
and then she signed books, and she said that somebody asked her how she found like the subjects of her books, and she's like, I watch the news and I look for what people will argue about the most, and then that's what I write my book about. And it's true, she really does.
I watched your tag today, the love over pain or whatever, and it's true. You said some people we read for like the happiness in books, and other people they read for like more real topics in books. So it just depends what you're into.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. I'm glad she's still doing lives too, Jessica. I agree. Yes, the shunning, the confession, and the reckoning. I think there's 5 in this series, Aaliyah, I think. And it's so good.
I know. Looking back, I should have kept my videos up, but I just got anxiety and I deleted them. But you can ask me about my journaling and I can help you.
Nancy, I've read a lot of Jodi Picoult too. Have any of you guys read her?
She did. I think she did a YA book with her daughter or
She
something.
did.
I read
didn't
that
read
one.
that one because it's
Like
like a
between-
vampire or something. So I didn't read it.
No, it's like where characters go into their favorite book type of thing. Like someone else was talking about
Storytelling or something like that.
Between the let me look it up.
She might have wrote one more than one with her, but yeah, it's with her daughter. Her daughter's name is Samantha, I think.
Between the lines, yeah, and it's Samantha Van Leer.
Did she do another one with her?
I'm not sure, but it's like, so Prince Oliver, yeah, so they go into like a fairy tale type of thing. I gave it 4 stars. I read it in 2013, so I liked it back then.
Gotcha. So I did not read that one because I just don't read a lot of YA. But Nancy, you'll have to tell me what your favorite Jodi Picoult book is. And if you're looking for something that's like really intense and, like I said, controversial type of topics, I totally recommend her. She will keep you on the edge of your seat.
Did any of you guys read Ellen Hopkins? I know she does the same, but it's like in verse.
So I've read almost all those, but the kids so when I was doing counseling at the substance abuse facility, the adolescents, they were obsessed with the Ellen Hopkins books. So we created some groups around the Crank series and then the series that was about prostitution. I don't remember what that series was called. Because we had a lot of girls that were involved in sex trafficking. So I'm not speaking correctly tonight. That's not the word. Anyways, and she has a series that's all about that. I can't think of what it's called. It's an Ellen Hopkins series though. So I've actually read. Now it's been a while because I've been now down here since 2019. So she might have other series now, but those are the 2 that I remember. And I've read many, many times over because we did groups on them.
Yeah, Ellen Hopkins, I've never read any of her stuff. And you said it's in verse, so it's like the
like poetry, I
but
think.
You would like it.
Never for that, no.
So it's not it actually, yeah, like I didn't think I'd like it, Tiffany, like at all. I didn't think I'd like it, but it makes for super fast reading. And it doesn't feel like
reading a book, kind of, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think I'd like it, and I really, really did. And I will just put it out there. Sorry if you are. I am not a poetry fan, so I was really worried about that. But anyways, I do love her hair too. You really, really remind me of her, Lee. Like
I'm gonna look. I gotta look a picture of her now.
Yeah, Nancy, she deals with a lot of controversial topics. 19 Minutes and The Pack come to mind right now. Tough Step, Toughs. Yeah, those are both good. I really liked My Sister's Keeper, not the movie, but My Sister's Keeper. And then the other one I really liked was, I think it was called Perfect Match. I mean, I loved them all, but.
Yeah. I do notice similarities in their look. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they look. Tricks and Traffic. That's it. Ellen Hopkins. That's the one that's about the prostitution and trafficking.
Wow. Yep. That's pretty intense. But Nancy, yes, so true, Nancy. I definitely need prose. I can't do poetry.
I don't know what the difference is.
Oh, prose. Normal, what you say. Normal book. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind, because verse and then prose. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been to school in a long time, and I don't
I feel
remember
you,
stuff.
Cozy.
No, legit. Speaking of school, it's been so long because like once I graduated high school, I wasn't like gonna do college or anything. I mean, I might, but I have no intention currently. I'm like, I just want to make money and try to gain experience to get to whatever for a
Well,
career.
you can do
but-
a lot online now, so.
No, I know that. I was just going to get into it where I'm just working, but I haven't been doing school. And so with the job I'm currently doing, I had to get a lock and everything because they didn't have like an auto lock, whatever. And so I had to get a lock. And legit, I totally forgot how to do a lock combination.
Oh, the spin
Yeah,
thingy.
the little spinning. I'm like, how
Yeah.
did I already forget that?
Yeah,
Like,
and then
it
in
hasn't
high
been
school,
that
I'd be
long.
like super fast,
Yeah.
and now it's like, no, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I it was crazy. I was like, it's only been 2 years. It hasn't been that long. But
Yeah, yet you can remember a song you heard 15 years ago. Every
Right?
word. It's so
Yeah.
weird how your brain works like that. Yeah, ask me a
Yep.
song I heard in 2000, but I couldn't tell you how to do math or what grammar.
Oh, Impulse by Ellen Hopkins. That's the one that's about the mental hospital. I also read that one as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard of all those.
Plus, we had
series.
to like read them before we gave them to the girls.
I would hope so. That'd be pretty bad. You're like, oh, this is about this. Let's give it to them. It's like too much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like,
no, yeah,
is it
no.
encouraging it or is it a?
Yeah, no. It's a lot of
That'd be bad. But that's interesting for sure.
I
Yeah,
really
I just can't. I can't read tough books. And I don't like to watch tough movies.
I'm the same way.
I deal with enough rough things in life, and especially given the way the nature of life in general these days, it's like I need escapism. I just need to feel good, and that's the problem with all these books where they're not making me feel good. But again, I just keep on bringing back. It's just so good to have a good book now. I'm just so happy about it.
Well, I spent years trying to define what I like to read, so it all just been night, Sophia.
I agree, Tiffany. I don't let and like I said, I read those because we had to really before the girls took them, and also like I said, we created groups around them because it was easier for the girls to talk about experiences when
others,
they in that type of situation rather than just hey, let's talk about whatever the case is. And we had trauma groups, trauma informed care groups and stuff like that I ran. So but I'm like you, like I think I just did the Pain Over Joy reading tag that Jessica created. Jessica, who's here from Lady Lovestead Reads, created the Pain Over Joy tag. And that's what the questions are about. And I'm exactly like you. I just feel like they're between my job. I'm not doing trauma counseling anymore. So like when I'm at work and when the kids, I mean, right now I'm doing counseling with kids who are 6 to 11. So like, even on bad days when people are like, oh my God, I'm like, I'm not trying to like not validate their feelings, but I'm like, this is nothing compared to those that like I did suicide assessments or I was talking someone down from self-harm every day. And I listened to the worst stories you could ever possible think of. And these kids had gone through at 12, 13, 14 years old every day. So like now, so I think that's why I don't read a lot of them. I want joy in my life. Life's too short. I don't know, man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's great. You could help them though. Yeah. I'm glad they have that there for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a video plan to do that tag as well for Jessica.
Oh, cool.
I'm still just writing down my thoughts on it.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a great tag, great conversation to have about just like reading preferences and writing preferences. And I want to take it in more of like a sci-fi because that's my specialty, as well as writing perspective too. Because yeah, just like how I feel about it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but it's something I'm putting thought into.
Yeah, I
great.
love that. I'll be
Yeah,
really interested in seeing that.
absolutely.
Does
And
anybody watch her channel's called her channel is her name and it's May. She is, oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher her last name. It's like nothing, it's spelled very differently than it sounds. She's got it phonetically at the top. It's like faux something Ling. Does anybody know who I'm talking about? She's an Asian girl. She's real cute. She has a YouTube channel. I love her. She is the most
Maybe.
hysterical. She has, oh my God, she's so funny. I tagged her. I hope she does it because she's like no nonsense. Like she is the cutest little thing. And she drops the F bomb like you wouldn't believe. Like you're like you just don't expect it. And she's so direct and she's so like, she has no qualms of telling you exactly how it is. So I'm like, oh my God, I really want to hear her thoughts.
That sounds awesome. I'm like trying to find her now.
Is it MAE or MAY?
It's MAY. She's on. Can you see my subscriptions? I don't know. Can I put her link in the chat? I don't think I can.
If you go to private chat, you see at the top where comments and we see private chat, you can link it. You can link it there and we can see it, but they can't.
well, I could copy it and put it in the chat.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you could set that up, and I could do that. But
Okay.
Robin,
Yeah.
the writing sprint you're gonna do. When is that?
It's coming up. I think it's this week, Wednesday the 12th, and we're starting at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, I was gonna
Well,
mention at the end of this video.
I'll be a little late to it, but I definitely want to join in watching because now that I'm actually doing the job, we're working 9 to 5. Stinking, I have a 9 to 5 job. This is fun time.
Honestly, 9 to 5 is a great shift. Like I worked a lot of bad shifts. I would take a 9 to 5 at this point.
I agree, Robin.
Yeah.
I agree.
My husband just switched to a 9 and 5 and he loves it. He goes, I feel like I have so much more of the day left instead of getting home at 7 something, 8,
Yes.
No, I'm a night owl. I like the 2 to 9 shifts, but whatever the case, this is what I'm doing now. So,
wow, I like being in. I was in the job that I was doing counseling in. It was residential, so I worked residential for 17 years, and I did every single shift, and I loved. The day shift wasn't 9 to 5. It was 7 to 3:30. It was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Absolutely. Well, that's great.
I put in the private chat May's link.
Yeah, I copied it. So if you guys want to check that out,
seriously, everybody go check her out. She is super funny.
I seriously super funny. I'll be watching her videos later.
Us all.
Yeah.
Tammy said she subscribed to Robin. I'm surprised she found her. I don't know how.
I know. I can't like
I put it in the description. I put it in the description of the video.
Thank you.
All you gotta do is just click the link and then copy it. But here's the thing that's so bad about YouTube now with like the little channels. You look them up, the channel won't show. They see your videos, and you can click it and go to the channel. But it's like, why can't you just show the channel right there? Like, I think that's just such a weird choice that they
people kept saying they couldn't find my videos until I think you have to have a certain number of hours watched or views or something. People kept saying I can't find your channel, and then eventually I would search for myself, and then I found myself. But yeah, it took a while. Like, I don't know, they might have a magic number or something.
Yeah. That's still a weird choice, though, because it's like, well, how are you supposed to get bigger if you don't even try, making a teeny tiny little attempt and
right.
And always tag your videos in YouTube Studio. That makes them easier to find too.
Oh yeah, I haven't
what? I don't know how to tag anything.
You don't? Oh.
I don't know how to tag anything.
In the YouTube Studio, it says tags, and you just write whatever and do a little comment.
Like on my videos.
Yeah,
like cozy mystery romance. You tag it like that, so then when people can find it when they search it.
Okay, I was thinking you meant something else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but just going back for a second, Cozy, what you were talking about, how you're done with, doing the YouTube with, talking about books with your channel and everything, and you didn't like to film. Here's here's my thing. Even though it takes me forever to film, okay, I've filmed. That's great. Now it's time to edit. You know how long that's going to take me? Forever. Because I don't just stick the little SD card in there, get the computer set up, because I did my little Shadow and Bone review last time we were here. And you know what? I haven't touched it. And it's like, what? You have 3 videos you could have out right now, aka me, and I'm not doing it. But I gotta more do that, because that's what I want to do in my future. If I can't do it now, how am I going to do it, in life? But
yeah, I would film a video, and by the time you like film it, edit it, it's like an hour-long video where you're just rambling and messing up, and then you edit it down to 10 minutes, and you're like, oh my gosh. And then the last video that I did, I was watching myself, and so like I'm all happy and smiley, and then all of a sudden I'd pause for the next thought, and I looked miserable, and I'm like, okay, that's it, because it's like you're thinking of what to say, or I mess up on an author's name, or blah blah blah. So it's like there's all this stuff I'm editing out, and I'm like, okay, I could tell I'm not happy anymore. And that my biggest problem was I feel like I can talk naturally here, but on the video I always struggled what to say, like because I don't want to just say, oh, I really like this book. I didn't like this book, because it's hard. You don't want to give spoilers, and then. So it's like, and then my brain was constantly thinking, okay, I need to film this video. I got to do this. I want to put 2 videos up a week at least, or blah, blah, blah. So like, it was taking into my time too much. And
absolutely.
I gotta say, one of the things that helped with not rambling so much, because I totally feel you. As soon as the camera's on and I'm alone and have to film like 2 hours of just like large intervals of me just staring at the camera like so I script most of my videos now. I've been doing more just bullet points, and that way I can make sure I hit every single talking point of the book I want to hit, and it just really cuts down on the editing time at the end where it's
I did that too, and then that would stress me out, so it's just like I'm gonna stick with I like the killing time with cozy stuff, and that's what I'm doing. It started with Tiffany and watching her videos, and now I'm a part of it, so I'm happy with it.
Nancy, I was a psych nurse. Oh yeah, you and I have I was on a first name basis with every nurse in the psych ward that we used for our facility. I just subscribed to May. Yay. Tammy, subscribe to May, subscribe to Lee. And everybody here, of course.
Oh, I gotta subscribe to Lee too. Oh,
she's Dark Roots Creation.
Dark Roots Creation. Let me pull that up.
She's up right there.
How do I find Robin's YouTube channel?
I already said it.
You can't, Nancy. The answer is
you can't.
No, I got it linked. So they just check the description of this video, and you'll.
And I think the easiest way to find it, I found, is if you search "spicy miso ramen booktube." Like one of my videos will come up. I've been considering changing it to "spicy miso ramen reads." If that would help. I don't know if it will.
I just still like spicy miso ramen.
I know, it's so good cute. The way it is.
Yeah, no, it's a great name.
No, it's great. I mean, yeah, just the whole thing is kind of dumb, but yeah.
At least you know the subscribers you do have are dedicated because they found you.
Exactly, yeah. I'm not getting any spam followers. So.
But I would recommend, though, Robin, if you're going to pin a tweet on, say, Twitter, maybe try to pin that or all your links, because that's definitely a good one, because then anyone will find it, or the link that you use there, you can link that, because then they'll be like, oh, I checked this, but do what you want to do. But I would just recommend it, because there's so many people, they're like, oh, I have a YouTube channel, and I'm like, where? I have you on Twitter, where is it? And like, you have to look everywhere for them to even show, oh, hey, I have this. It's like, why don't you just link it? Easy peasy. There you go. But
right. Yeah, no, that's a good suggestion.
Robin, how sci-fi is The Echo Wife? Because I really am kind of interested in reading it, but how sci-fi is it? I know sci-fi is not a word, but I like the word.
I totally get what you mean. I would say, to me, it's kind of light. I'm thinking as far as like the science in it, I know sometimes with science fiction, like if the science is too hardcore like that, I can't read a hardcore, like you need to know science stuff to understand what's going on. It's not like that. I think that's pretty easy to follow. Um, I mean, I'd say definitely read it because it is such a fascinating book. I think it has so much wonderful commentary on like misogyny in society like right now. And yeah, light sci-fi for Echo Wife. I'm glad you agreed, Jessica.
It
You got my
sounds
back
so
on this.
intriguing.
It's so fantastic. It
So
definitely
a
is a
sprinkling,
modern
as we
read.
say.
It's like the premise is sci-fi-ish, but like pretty much the fact that she's a clone is like the only sci-fi detail in the book. Thank you, Nancy, for the subscription.
Woohoo!
Is it is it set on Earth in modern time, or is it okay?
It's set on Earth. Might be a little bit in the future.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what the year is in it.
But it's not like crazy futuristic or nothing.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Probably more later. I think it would be pretty easy to follow. But it's definitely a book that like I think schools will be assigning to be like read. I think that would be a fantastic school read. I'm just reading the comments too. The Echo Wife is not super scary or anything either, just a few twists. It's not it's intense, but it's not scary.
Gotcha. Yeah, it sounds seriously super intriguing. I'm like, okay, I might have to check it out.
She just noticed it.
That Robin shake
It's
your head.
okay.
Now
I'm sure if
when
you're like
I
looking
mean,
at my channel, I've had hair for a long time, so
And it looks like it could just be back, probably.
yeah. This is
No, I'm so impressed that you did that, Robin. I've been wanting to for
do it.
forever. I've been wanting to so badly. I want to do it so
Well,
badly.
You will
Rob-
enjoy it. If it's something you really want to do, you will enjoy it. I promise.
I just hate the nuisance of hair. I just like a lot of people like their hair. I've never been like, oh my gosh, I love hair.
Me
It's
neither.
great. It's like, dude, like even though I have short hair, it's not enough. I want to just be chill. I just it's just be cool. And just this whole societal norms. Oh, girls have long hair. What does
Yeah.
it matter? It's hair.
I know. I've had men say to me, "You look like a boy," and I'm like, "Well,
Okay.
I'm still a woman. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like that doesn't make me a woman. Like,
And then
Oh
the
my
thing too,
gosh.
are you gonna start saying the those dudes with the super long hair? Are you gonna start calling them women? No, like it doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't have anything to do with gender. Like, it's
Right?
stupid." So,
And I
like,
shop in the men's section because the clothes are more comfortable and I'm super tall, so it
Right?
works.
I
Yeah.
wear men's pants because they have pockets.
Yeah.
I'll buy
There
men's
you
skinny
go,
jeans
yeah.
and wear them because they have pockets. So yeah, I totally get you.
No, legit. What you're talking about, Robin? Though, like legit. Like I was looking for some, nicer pants, and I'm just like, oh, chill. Look at these pockets, and I'm like, what? What the heck? They're fake. They're misdirecting you, and it's not even real. What? How does
Like,
that
what's the
even-
point of
No.
putting the fake pocket
Yeah,
on there
that's-
when you
I
could
always
just
thought that
make
was
I don't
it
know,
a
just put the
functional
regular
pocket?
pocket.
Or the little tiny one that's like this deep and you're like, what's
Right?
gonna ever go in there?
It's
Yeah,
so
it can fit,
dumb.
like,
It's
2
like,
quarters
what's
in
even
it.
the point of trying to make it? Oh, it's terrible.
It's so annoying.
Would you
But
guys?
yes,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say absolutely shave your hair because it is so
Yeah.
low maintenance. I'm gonna
Well-
cut it again soon, so
And
you're
Robin,
gonna
I mean, you
be
pull
with
it off
this.
very, very well.
Thank you.
You look
Yeah, I mean,
great.
I'm gonna say like most people who say I don't think I could pull it off, you will. I just
Yeah.
like if you are really happy and comfortable in it, like you will pull it off. Like so yeah. Don't let anything hold you back. If you want to shave your head, do it. You'll be so happy.
I had my head buzzed in college. I loved it.
Oh wow.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
really?
in college I did. Yep.
Your hair's like
Um,
gorgeously long now though, but yeah, fantastic.
Would you guys be good if we do a sprint a minute from now? 7:35 or whatever time 35. You good? You good with that?
I'm down.
Yeah, and then when it hits the hour, I gotta go. So one last sprint sounds good.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Well, it was great to have you.
Yeah,
sure.
thanks for coming, Cozy. I'm so glad you're going to be joining us still
Me
for
too.
live reads. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you guys need me, if I'm available, I can do it.
Just be like, Cozy, time to come
Yeah,
over.
get in here.
Yeah, just tell Tiffany and she'll message me. And then
Absolutely.
I'm still doing the lives on her channel every week if you guys want to hop in on a Saturday.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch some of your guys's. I mean, I have a sprint tomorrow. I'm just doing a reading sprint, but for Desert-a-thon, I don't know if you guys know about that readathon. It's kind of cute. It's fun. I did it last year, a desert vibe sort of thing, and this year it's like a board game kind of thing.
Ah.
So like
cool.
you roll dice, and then the spots you get to, that's a book you're gonna read. It's a prompt. You pick a book, and it's cute, and it's fun. So
I'll
I
search
definitely
for some
recommend it.
videos on it.
Yeah, but so I'll be in a sprint tomorrow at 12 Eastern time. So
Well, we start at 5. We start at 5 Eastern. So
Yep.
So yeah, maybe I have a Mother's Day situation, but otherwise
yeah.
I would definitely be down. I'll come in for the little chat. I'll definitely hop in there for sure. Okay, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and read, and we'll be back at 05.
Cool beans. Happy reading.
All right. How are your guys' sprints?
Good. I'm about halfway done now, so I'm hoping I can finish it tonight.
Yay. That's great.
Another NetGalley arc down.
Ooh, that's great. Yeah, I only got a little under 10 pages. I mean, I was a little hungry, so I had to get some food, but, you know, I'm here now.
And you got into your comfy clothes.
Right? Yeah, I at first was like super hot, but then it's like now I'm a little chilly and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get a little bit comfier now.
Yeah, I gotta get dinner started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Tiffany and Robin? How are your sprint?
Mine's good. I have about 2 hours left in each book. I might be able to finish both of them tonight. I'm really worried about finding the other book.
Ooh.
I thought for sure it was available, but I can't find it on Libby, Hoopla, anywhere.
It was available when we checked. That's really strange. They only have 3 of her series. I messaged you. You can borrow my cloud library if you absolutely have to, like, because it's on there and it's available on audiobook. So I can let you borrow my card for that. And
the good news is I made a doctor's appointment at the eye specialist today. Now I'm just worried what they'll have to say. It's on the 17th.
But maybe you can have like LASIK and have good vision or something. Oh, you don't want to do that? Oh yeah, your eyes. You don't like eyes.
No, I don't like eye stuff. No. But
the eyes.
But it's so and yeah, so well, and my my exam isn't until my exam actually is Tuesday. I found but then on the 17th I go to a specialist for an issue, to check on an issue. But I actually get my exam on Tuesday, so I can get new glasses.
There you go.
But we'll see what they say on the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. Is what it is.
Yeah. So what about you, Robin?
I got a decent amount in. I'm about a little over halfway through, but I made a prediction at the beginning of this book, and it came true. And I wasn't expecting it to.
Oh, it's something. So you're glad something happened or no?
I had a question pretty much, and I wanted the author to explore that in this book.
Oh, that's
and I thought she was leaning towards it, and it turns out yes, she was leaning towards it, and it was just revealed that yes, she is gonna follow this plot. So I really want to just see what she does with it. So I'm excited.
Awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. Ooh, Cheryl's reading crime and poetry too.
And 38 pages, that means she reads more than a page a minute. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I can do that sometimes. Like sometimes I always keep track of how long it takes me to read a book. And sometimes like I could read a book hours faster than the same amount of pages. I guess it just depends on, how it flows. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys read fast or whoever reads fast. I don't know how
Honestly,
you do
it. I'm a slow reader.
It's practice. Like, just like anything, the more you do it, the better you get out of it. There was on the Bookly app, there was a badge to read 365 days in a row. And I did that. I went from reading like 50 something books to like 200 books in a year. So it's like, it just,
yeah.
I honestly like the more you read, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
I'm like lucky that I'm probably gonna make my goal of 50 books this year. Like that's big for me because I did 30 last year.
No, 50 is amazing. I'm a no lifer. Like reading is my life. So Don't expect that for anybody. But it's like, no, 50 is amazing. Like, honestly, that's like a book a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and exactly. Like, cozy mysteries are just faster reads than, yeah.
True. True.
So honestly, I feel like, we've done 2 sprints, we've chatted, we've conversed, we've had a good time. I'm, glad so many of us were here. I'm so glad I actually found a good book, but I don't know about you guys. I'm really thinking about actually getting some food. Are you guys good with, having that be it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it off here.
I had a long day. I went out and ran errands, and so I'm tired.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I haven't eaten either. Robin, what did you say that you wanted to announce?
Okay, so a couple things coming up for me this week on my channel. May 12th at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm doing my first ever writing sprint that I'm hosting. I'm doing that with Jessica from Lady Lovestead Reads, who's in our chat tonight, and with Johara from Secret Books.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited about because I haven't hung out with her in
Right.
ages. So I'm so glad she is
Awesome.
gonna be there as well. So yeah, look out for that on my channel. And then on the 18th, I am doing a flash fiction reading with Space Cowboy Books. And the link for that is pinned in my Twitter. Free
I
to
don't know
register
what flash
for.
fiction is.
It is the prompt was around 1,000 words, so it's a short story, but it's a short story. So fun
Okay.
challenges. Oh
Gotcha.
yeah, and so
Thank
that I'm
you.
doing with Hanan Bernardo, who is I think he's from Brazil. A Brazilian sci-fi writer, and Gideon Marcus, who wrote the Keitra series that I reviewed in my March
in your
wrap up.
wrap-up.
Yeah, so I'm excited to be in good
That's so
company.
cool.
Yeah, I'm excited and nervous about it too. I was like, yeah, I really want to do this, but now I gotta actually do it. So, yeah.
That's really awesome.
That is so great, Robin. That's so
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you.
Tomorrow I have I'm interviewing Maya Corrigan. She is a cozy mystery author, of course. She writes the 5 Ingredient series. That's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm really excited about that. I like that series. And then I will be chatting with Cozy all about cozy mysteries with our Killing Time with Cozy's book chat tomorrow at 5. So that's really exciting.
Yeah, and we're just winging it tomorrow, but we got to get some reading sprints in too.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and for my channel, we'll see. We'll see if I can finally, yeah, we'll see if I can finally put out some videos. I just gotta. I mean, it's simple. It's grab the SD card, stick it in there, just do it, edit it, and then you're done. I gotta focus on doing that. But one thing's for sure: if this book, So We Meet Again, keeps its pace the way it is, like I'm close to 100 pages into it, so I'm almost not a third into it, but a fair amount into it. If it keeps the way it's been, I'm sure I'm gonna have a whole video just talking about it and being like, you better read this book. You better, when August comes around or before August, you pre-order that book. You give it the love it deserves. So,
and then you got to write a review for it.
Exactly.
Robin, Tiffany, I'm going to send you my new books. I'm going to send you 2 different books, but disregard everything I've already said.
I got you. And Jessica, yes, I'm gonna come. I was telling Robin, with my job now that I'm working 9 to 5, I won't be able to come right at the time, but I only have, I'll be there around 5:30. I'll definitely be able to chat with you guys. So for sure.
That's a good idea.
Stop in whenever you can, Yeah.
That's a good idea to edit during the sprints. So
yay.
Cool
beans. Yay.
Yeah, it's on my TBR too. So.
Yeah. It's like it's an automatic. It should be an automatic read, y'all. If Tiffany is saying it gushed about it the entire time, it might be the book of the century.
Right? Exactly. Like, it is amazing. Guys,
Unless if
I
it
am
disappoints
putting it
her, I'm scared if it disappoints her, then it's going to turn into a 1-star because she had such high hopes. So I really hope it
Right.
doesn't disappoint her.
I mean, look, there it is. So We Meet Again. Read it. Read it. I mean, when you can, because obviously only advanced reader copies right now, but oh, it's so good. It's
Robin, I
amazing.
think this question's for you from Lee. She said,
Yeah.
"Can anybody come write with you guys?"
Oh, absolutely, yes. Yeah, open invitation, come join us. Please don't let us be alone.
So Nancy was asking for a sec about, I'm guessing the author for So We Meet Again. Well, I haven't read any other of her books, but now that I'm reading So We Meet Again, I definitely want to, read more. But I mean, personally, for me, when I'm reading an author, most of the time they win one book for me, and otherwise they don't. I hope that's not the case for this author. I just love her. She's just so fun with the way she writes. It's just great. So maybe you should, Nancy. So, I mean, whatever kind of taste you have, but this one is so good.
Well, we're really used to series with Cozy, so I think that's what she's asking. But these are probably all standalones, right?
Oh.
Because I think, because in Cozy's, like, we always start at book 1, so they're probably, they're probably standalones.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
Are they standalone? I think so. That's a good question. I don't have enough information on her. I don't have enough information.
Is that the author, Suzanne Parks?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask you.
It will
I saw
tell
you write the
you-
title again, but
It will tell you on Goodreads if it's a part of a series.
Yeah.
It will be underneath the title, so check on there.
But it's so good. And Nancy, I'm so happy that you're gonna you're putting it on your TBR, and maybe you're gonna try more of this author, because I definitely want to try more of this author. She finally has me excited about a book. It's amazing. So
I'm pretty sure all of us are going to be trying this lady.
Right.
well, I guess if someone should have just recommended, the next time you win a Goodreads giveaways, that will be the best book you've ever read. Like, maybe you're right.
Well, the thing with me, I was trying to stay away from adult contemporary only because I don't know without reading it how much smut or whatever you want to say is in there, and I know that you're not in, and so I'm like, I don't know how much is in there, so I don't want to recommend you something and then you be like, it was full of, you're like, my eyes. I'm like, oh. So
Absolutely.
that's why I was like, okay.
So true, Jessica. It is a straight up miracle. It's just amazing, and I'm so happy about it.
All right, guys, I got to get going. It was
Yes.
great chatting with everyone.
It was amazing chatting with you. Thank you so much for coming,
All
Cozy.
right.
I had a very successful read myself. Sorry.
That's
Bye,
awesome.
Cozy.
Bye.
We're
Have a
all
good day.
heading out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bye.
All right, everyone. Me too. Hopefully, we'll see y'all tomorrow at the author interview at 2. And somebody else.
I have a reading sprint on Esme's channel for Desert-a-thon. You guys should check that out. That's 12 p.m. Eastern time. So.
And what's Esme's channel? What's her channel name?
I you know what? Let me. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I would just recommend looking up Desert-a-thon reading sprint. She did promote it on Twitter now, so so Desert-a-thon reading sprint. So definitely check it out. I'm excited about it. It should be fun, and I'll be talking more about So We Meet Again. So
cool.
Sounds really neat. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, definitely, Robin. I'm looking forward to the writing sprints. I mean, I might end up just reading instead, but you know what? I could journal throughout too. So
yeah, I was gonna say I think Lee asked, can anyone join? Absolutely, you can join and work on anything. My girlfriend comes to these and she just does homework. Like she doesn't even read. So whatever works for you. There's gonna be a lot of fun conversations too.
What day of the week is that?
It's
The
going to be
12th, right?
Wednesday. I call it Whip Wednesdays.
Yeah, Wednesday the 12th. Nice. Nice.
So
Cool.
yeah, if you can make it, please come. Work on whatever you want to, and yeah, stay as long as you need to. It'll be real chill.
That's
Cool.
awesome. Yeah, well, that's really exciting. There's so many fun things happening now.
There is a lot of
know.
fun things.
It's been big month for everyone, I think.
And try to
guess
talk
so.
Jahara into getting back with us.
I'm surprised that she was available to do the sprint, so I think because she said yes to this, hopefully she'll be back with reading with us.
Yeah.
I'm
Well, I
thinking.
think that, she said, after graduation, and then I saw in Twitter, she said that she started, she got a girlfriend, she started dating somebody, and I'm like, oh, yeah, and she's pretty young. I'm like, oh gosh, I remember when you first started dating someone, and
No, I was like so excited for her.
I know.
I'm like, yay!
Yeah, me too. So, but whichever, I'm happy for her. I just would like to see her.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, guys. Well, everybody, take care.
All
All right.
Tiffany, please keep us in the loop on the group chat, how the
Of
book's coming along.
course I will. Of
Okay.
course I will. And I might end up just posting a tiny little video on my channel just to be like, guys, it's going well, and I like this book, and you better read it. And then once I finish it, I hope I still say the same. So.
I hope you do too.
That would be a fun idea, yeah.
Yeah, and Lee, thank you, and you definitely have a good night. And everyone, we thank you so much for being here. So, bye.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.